Hello my beautiful bastards, Uncle Butcher in the building with new updated Hunter's Fury gear set for title update 20, and this barbecue chicken build slaps hard, and now we have 600k health. If you love this insanity, don't hesitate. Hit that like, smash the sub, or leave a hateful comment. It really depends on your preference, but long story short, with this title update 20, Hunter's Fury gears received little nerf, but still, look at this crowd control, DPS against elite enemies, amplified weapon damage, and now 600k health. Most likely, you will never die with this build. And we have 230% crit damage on top of that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the nerf was really simple. They reduced health back on kill attribute. It's now only 50%, and the reason is quite simple, because in this update we can reach ridiculous amount of health, like 1 million, 1.5 million. I will try to push or create setup with maximum possible health as well. Yeah, so my priority in this setup was to fix this nerf and receive maximum possible benefit, and I think we did it really well, because like I said, we have 600k health, and even 50% will be like 300k health. It's pretty much what we had previously without new gear sets on our hands. And new gear set is actually really cool, because if you're gonna pair it up with Ninja Bag backpack, the new yellow gear set, I forgot the name, Jesus, I will not remember, most likely it flew out of my mind because I'm old, Jesus. Anyway, first attribute will give you, or gear set buff will give you 10% armor back on kill, which is extremely good with Hunter's Fury gear set, because now you have 30% armor back on kill, and with gunner specialization, freaking 40% armor on kill. Nuts! But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolute amazing team on consoles. They will complete your orders super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code ERVIDIV, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales, and maybe you want to get new weapons. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this setup, and like I said, we have 600k health, and you can get even more with attributes, but I think it's not necessary. I think in this one, best defense is offense, so I would recommend you to stick only with crit damage and crit chance attributes / mods. In this build, I'm using new gear piece or gear, which will give me on as a one piece brand set bonus 10% armor back on kill, and I explained why it's so good. And the second piece buff 60% additional health, and that will push our build to a crazy number of health, and that will mitigate all the health loss we received with this small nerf or tweak. And again, I will show you two major ways or different ways how to use Hunter's Fury gear set in title update 20 to fit your playstyle, of course. I love to make multiple options to my agents, just so you would be the most efficient as you can, and so my build could fit your playstyle. It's just a template, and then you can modify some things here and there to be unstoppable. For specialization here, we will use, for my first build, we will use technician specialization. Why? Because my main weapon here is Dark Winter named SMG. Dark Winter named SMG can be used, if you didn't know, actually with a linked laser pointer attachment, and that will proc spotter talent, and spotter talent is amplified weapon damage. Yeah, it will give us a little bit more damage than obliterate, but obliterate is still a good option. So that's the reason why I'm using technician specialization to gain that linked laser port attachment. As you see, enemy is in the right color, so it means it's pulsed, and it will receive amplified weapon damage, and Dark Winter will give us 50% crit damage buff on kill, and we almost capped our crit chance. So as you see, my perfect kill buff is all the time up, again up after each kill. Second way how to use this build is with Ouroboros exotic SMG, which we got with last update with Incursion. How you want to use that SMG is by using gunner specialization, because the gunner specialization will increase our rate of fire and we will gain armor back on kill, and we're gonna get foam grenades instead of disrupt grenades. And then simply on your chest piece use the same chest piece, the same brand set, but with obliterate talent. Unfortunately I wasn't lucky, I farmed Incursion like for 3 hours and I couldn't find red stats with obliterate talent, so I could reroll core armor attribute for weapon damage. So yeah, that's I'm looking for. Even spotter chest piece, which I have right now, I would rather prefer crit chance, crit damage, spotter talent, and weapon damage core attribute. Unfortunately it is what it is, but still I feel that this is perfect spot balance between weapon damage and survivability in terms of amount of health and armor. So my numbers you saw pretty decent, 140 plus crit damage, 50 plus crit chance. With the Dark Winter we will reach, with Dark Winter buff we will reach 190 plus crit damage. With Orbit, this the exclusive pistol with perfect finisher talent, we will gain additional crit damage 40%, and we're gonna cap out crit chance, and that will push our setup to freaking 230% crit damage. For the chest piece I'm using Sokolov's chest piece paired up with Ninja backpack. We will receive SMG damage buff and extra crit damage. For the chest piece I'm using new chest piece, steelwork chest piece, I hope I pronounced correctly, with spotter. Again, in perfect world I would use spotter, crit damage, crit chance, and weapon damage as core attribute, and it works like I said with my Dark Winter SMG. This is out of the box build which I love. I love to see enemies through the walls. It gives me general idea how to place my agent, who is rushing me somewhere. So yeah, but like I said, you can play again with obliterate if you want to use Ouroboros, for example, as your second weapon. If you don't want to use obliterate and Ouroboros, then as second weapon you can use Scorpio exotic shotgun. If shit will hit the fan, Scorpio shotgun can stop any rusher, chunk, elite enemy, rogue, agent or hunter, so it can save your ass. So yeah, Dark Winter, Scorpio shotgun combo, or spotter talent, or obliterate, Ouroboros, and maybe sledgehammer talent. For holster, knee pads, gloves, Hunter's Fury gear pieces with crit damage everywhere, backpack, Ninja backpack to receive all the goodies from our 3 different gear sets. For the skills, shield and striker drone for distraction reasons. You could use decoy, but drone will deal a little bit damage and it distracts enemies better. Bye.